Hello, I'm Bob Allison, WB1GCM, ARL test engineer here at the ARL laboratory. Now you've read Mark Wilson's review of the Tokyo High Power HL550FX. Now I get to show it to you. Now this Tokyo high powered amplifier is a solid state amp, no tubes. You don't have to wait for it to warm up, it'll come right up to temperature immediately. Here's the power button and the operating button. This is in the standby mode, operate mode. And this little light LED will come on when you key your transmitter. The input power drive level is typically 50 to 70 watts, a little bit higher on 6 meters. You can actually operate this amplifier at a higher power output than the rated 550 watts, but you get into the non-linear range. In other words, you have to increase the drive power more significantly to get more out of it. So you want to avoid that and operate it in its linear range, just like you would any other linear amplifier. These are your fault lights right here. They'll light up if you've done anything naughty. We have the various voltages and currents that you can measure on the meter here, your power, voltage, current, and of course the band selection here. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, here's your input from your exciter. That is your transceiver. You put a little in, you get a lot out here. This is the antenna jack. Ground post, always ground your linear amplifier. And you have your key relay right here and your ALC connection. These go to your transceivers. And there is a bit of an ALC adjustment for best response. Of course, that's the power cord. And this is the cooling fan. Rather large, and it's big and quiet. And now let's make some power. On it goes. The fan starts immediately, but it's quiet. I understand that it can go to higher speeds with prolonged use. I never actually transmitted it with it long enough to speed up the fan. It seems to run cool always. We'll go into the operate mode. We can monitor our voltages and our power forward and reflected here. Let's look at power forward here. And we'll apply 50 watts from the exciter. All right, let's take a quick look at the bird. 50 watts in. 560 watts out. That'll help you get some DX. Now the HL550FX runs on 120 volts AC, so no major house wiring is involved. However, make sure the rest of your station is up to snuff. Make sure your coax connections are good and you have large enough coax cable out to the antenna. I'm Bob Allison, WB1GCM ARL Laboratory Engineer.